Well, over the past 10 days, at least 10 college campuses have been the target of the dangerous criminal hoax known as swatting. In response, the FBI has opened up an investigation into those coordinated hoaxes as they aim to catch those responsible. Last Monday alone, guys, at least 6 universities reported active shooter alerts. And in 2 cases, dispatchers heard what sounded like gunshots in the background of the calls, ramping up the importance and the urgency of putting a stop to them. In response, the FBI tells Fox News Digital, quote, "The FBI is seeing an increase in swatting events across the country, and we take potential hoax threats very seriously because it puts innocent people at risk." Alicia, an absolutely terrifying situation. Talk to us about your experience.
Sure. 2 years ago, in high school, my kids all went to a high school in Denver, and there was a swatting incident that had happened. This is when it was going across high schools around the country. And it was really serious because the law enforcement in Denver reacted appropriately. They stormed the building because that's what they do now. They don't wait. So they went in, the SWAT teams, guns drawn, on the kids and emptied the school, and the kids had their hands up over their heads. It was terrifying, but the police needed to do it this way because they had to make sure they weren't facing a threat. That was a swatting incident, right? Awful for the kids, awful for law enforcement, terrible for parents. But then you fast forward months later, and we had an actual shooting at the school. 2 deans were shot. And also absolutely terrifying and horrible. But what concerns me as a parent when it comes to swatting, and especially you see them in these college campuses, we have this map of all of these different locations where they're happening. Now, even as a reporter, whenever we see something come up now as a possible shooter at a college campus, I wonder as a reporter, is this a swatting incident? And are the students going to do that when they're on their campuses and think, this is fake, it's not real? And moments matter when you're talking about an active shooter situation that is real.
I'll never forget, Alicia, seeing you on live television when you were covering that horrific shooting at your son's school, and then having him run up, on live TV, and you guys reunite. And it was so powerful and so heartbreaking. And I can't imagine the fear that you go through. And my heart goes out to the parents who don't have that safe reunification, which makes the fake ones all the more horrific, Cheryl.
Yeah.
And apparently now you can buy them.
Well, there has been some arrests thanks to the FBI and other law enforcement groups around the country with these swatting incidences. So they're using Telegram, this app. Well, we all know Telegram. This group is called Purgatory. That's what they call themselves. Are they teenagers? Are they young men? Likely that's the profile. And Nicole can talk more about that. But what they're doing is they're offering up and they're bragging about it. And this is how apparently they're getting caught. They're like, yep, for $95, you can SWAT a school. For $120, you can SWAT a shopping mall. For $140, we will SWAT an airport for you. $150, we will SWAT a hospital for you. There's been 3 major arrests, but this is something that is happening in the online world, and they think it's funny. They don't think they're going to get caught. They're not charging much money, obviously, but what they're causing is discontent and then danger if indeed at some point a swatting attempt becomes a real attempt, and it is a real school shooter. The other thing, and I think this is my question for you, Nicole, is when they're calling in, they're saying, I'm in the library, and there's gunfire going off. That's all fake. But that's what these law enforcement officials are hearing, and they have to respond if you think a child is holed up in the library and there's gunshots going off around them.
Can I ask you about enforcement, too? Because with Telegram specifically, since that's not an American company, I know that they don't respond or have to, for some reason, to all of our legal takedown requests for certain things. So how does that complicate trying to identify and then hold them accountable for this horrific things?
These are all great questions, and they're things that I'm extremely interested in. First of all, I got the call from Fox when they thought that there was a shooting last week, and I respond as if it's real. You have to. And law enforcement, like Alicia talked about, you go full throttle, full force, and you assume that it's real until the threat is eliminated. And there is no one that's more disgusted by this than me, because I have responded to mass shootings. I've responded to the Parkland school shooting, the Fort Lauderdale airport shooting, and so they will be held accountable. I'll just tell you that. Kash Patel's FBI, they will be held accountable. And if they're minors, the FBI doesn't typically charge minors. Let me just tell you, they will be held accountable. Telegram, sometimes people think that if they're using something that's domiciled offshore, that we can't serve due process and get subpoenas back from non-US companies. The FBI has ways of dealing with that as well. So that's an excellent question. But I think for me, it is absolutely important to know these people are leaving a digital footprint. When you're going on to Telegram, are they so stupid to think that there's no track of them? This is like FBI 101. And so these people will be found. They will be held accountable. I wouldn't be shocked if many of them or all of them are interlinked to one another. But again, we cannot have these false alarms because, like you said, it's like the boy who cried wolf. If you're at a school and you're like, oh, this has happened before, I'm not responding, the one time that it's real, they're not going to react, and that's when people get killed.
Tom, can I ask you, so like broadening it out, like this isn't pump up the volume anymore where it's like, thank you for getting the reference.
Yeah.
I see you smiling, which is like, you know, ha, 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 pranks on the school, pranks on the parents.
Yeah.
Like, this is a terrifying deployment of our resources because every time, especially our emergency resources and first responders, go to a fake thing, that means that they're subsumed and can't get to a real thing. And there's, in addition to the host of other issues with this that this poses. So my question is, you know, what's behind this? Is it external agitators of our society that are looking on with glee as we are getting stressed and using up our resources? Is it just dumb kids? Is it there's
Probably a little of
yeah.
both. It's probably a little of both. Obviously, if you can cause mayhem and you're an outside agitator, you're going to do it. But I think a lot of this is people, they think they're horsing around and they don't realize the dangers. So you got to educate people. You got to say, look, this is more dangerous than you think it is. And you've got to do, you know, even if they are, like you said, they're youth, okay, they're kids, they're horsing around. I used to do prank calls. You know, speaking of like the late 80s,
Totally.
one time my friend threw a party, you know, it might have been Labor Day weekend back in the late 80s. My friend's parents went away. He threw a party and then kids started showing up and they started bringing alcohol. It got out of hand. So I said to him, let's call the cops. We went upstairs and we called the cops on our own party.
It's coming from inside the
Yeah, so that was a good example. We swatted ourselves because it was going to get out of hand.
Oh my
but
gosh.
you've got to, there's got to be punishment. You know, people have to be made an example of. Otherwise, they're going to keep horsing around.
And you're exactly right. This needs to be the case where there are serious consequences, and this will not be tolerated. And you're exactly right. The biggest deterrent from future crimes and things of this nature is to hold people accountable, especially if they're youth. You will serve, justice will be served. So you better watch out.
That's right. Well, coming up, foreign visitors to the United States will soon have to pay an integrity fee. More on that next.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.